Editor, pause it quickly before people start fainting over. Gentlemen, viewer discretion is advised. Please proceed at your own peril, because this video, guys, single-handedly has divided the internet. It's making the rounds on TikTok, Instagram. People are very divided. Of course, there is a lot of men hating. The feminists are going bonkers about what you're about to witness. So let's finish this video.
What? Anything without getting cool and wrong questions, but you just can't seem to do anything right for you. If questions are told that I'm doing wrong. What am I? What back? You told me several times today.
Oh, I wasn't trying to tell you about the bag. I just thought to do the opposite way to help it out. They roll together.
Yeah, for your sake, reason. Not tell me.
Oh. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm really stuck hearing. That's why I write it at the couch, because I try to regulate myself. That's my fault. It's not even doing a good job. Just getting started. I'm going to try to take the tension out between the eyebrows. So not what.
You saw it here first, guys. A woman apologizing, recorded on camera. Believe it or not, fuck me, holy shit, a woman did apologize. Wow, never have I ever seen that before. But there you go. All is well that ends well. She was a bit nagging. He got a bit annoyed. He mentioned it. She apologized, they hugged, they kissed, and everything is fine and dandy, right? What could be wrong? Well, if you're a feminist, guys, you will be very butthurt. Let's read the comments. This post has millions of views, so let's see what people think. I mean, I kind of get it, talking through the problems, but he seems a little petty over a bag. It wasn't about the bag, it was about the way she said it. The guy has like 3 quotes throughout this whole video, and you couldn't remember one of them. I mean, alright. Try to be a bit less of a retard. Not her defending him in the comments. Laughing emoji, because God forbid women defend their husbands, right? Another one says, so you're just not supposed to tell him he's doing things wrong? What a joke, says this other retard. Another one says, is he a toddler? This is the most liked comment, by the way, 55,000 likes. Is he a toddler? Why? I mean, you women, guys, let me remind you. Women keep telling men how we have to be more in touch with our feelings and emotionally intelligent. So he just was. He just shared his concern. He shared his feelings. He said, I don't like the way you keep telling me about this. I'm starting to feel as though in your eyes I'm not doing anything right. You know? But then when you do, they call you a toddler and they mock you and they make fun of you and they want to unalive you, right? I mean, this is why, guys, you should never listen to women, because they keep saying things that they hate and despise with hatred, you know? Also, you know, allow me to elaborate. Women often do this behavior, right? Was he a bit petty? Yeah. Was he a bit sensitive? Yeah. Nothing wrong in it. Maybe he's had a tough day. Maybe she's been nagging him for 2 weeks. Who knows? He just shared his emotions, he wasn't aggressive about it, he didn't bottle them up. And when something annoys you, instead of holding back and accepting it for the rest of your life, yes, you should mention it. And she took very good care to make him feel good again. So this is like the best outcome, guys. But not for these women, right? Another one here says, girl, you did 99% of the work. Another one says, the way I got upset when you apologized. Oh, I know you women are allergic to apologizing. I know you fucking demons hate it, right? Just like a vampire cannot survive a garlic, women cannot survive apologizing. So even if they see it from a third person point of view, they just foul the mouth, right? Have a visceral reaction. Another one says, if she told you several times, maybe just listen. It's the same thing I told my last ex-girlfriend before I turned her eye purple, right? It's like, look, if I have to keep repeating things, am I right, fellas? There was a comment here. I cannot find it right now. Oh no, I think here it is. Oh yeah, here it is. This man-hating culture, there are some good ones. This man-hating culture oozing in the comments is not doing any favors for anybody. If the roles were reversed here, a lot of people wouldn't have made the comments they are making towards the behavior he had. Absolutely. This is a woman, by the way, who posted it. Absolutely, guys. If the roles were reversed, which they often are, because most often than not, women are the ones that get petty. I'll play the video so you have something to look at. That get petty over the smallest fucking bullshit. Alright? Like, you think this is over... Maybe he overreacted a bit, right? He's frustrated, I don't know. Guys, women do this shit all the time. Everybody who's been in a relationship for more than 5 minutes can say this is true. Women get on their period and they get all sensible and all emotional and everything bothers them and they're always insecure about everything and they ask you 10,000 questions, all of them which are dumb, alright? A lot of the women behave like toddlers, yet we don't say it to their faces. We don't say them, hey, you retarded chimp. Can you stop being a fucking nuisance? We don't do that. We love them regardless of that, right? But when it comes to women, guys, when it comes to women, oh, he's being a toddler. Girl, you did 99% of the work. Oh, she's carrying the mental load of the relationship. I mean, this is just literally sexism. Most women hate men. They simply despise men with a burning passion. And that's the reality that we live in. Now, let me read some good comments to provide a bit of, different opinions. But the good comments have no more than 20,000 likes. The negative ones have 30,000 and upwards, with a toddler one being the most liked one at 55,000 likes. The person here says, wow, some comments prove why the divorce rate is so high. This is so refreshing to see. I have no notes on how this could have realistically been handled better. I mean, right? The guy made it clear that he doesn't like it. The woman took a very good approach. Kudos to that. And this is how you don't escalate a marriage. Instead of turning these small problems that can escalate quickly if you bottle it up and don't share it, they resolved it in the best way possible. But you see, guys, most women don't like it. You have to be perfect. Only they get to be the retarded chimps, right? They can get upset over everything all the time. But it's their feelings, and their feelings are their gods, so it's allowed. You cannot share anything. You cannot have a single issue, guys. Fuck you. You're my slave and you're gonna suffer. That's what these women believe. So many mature and unhappy people in the comment section. You can tell which ones are in a healthy relationship. Absolutely true. I mean, I won't read more, guys. This is genuinely depressing. It's just so depressing, the current state. Now, again, there are some good comments. There are some women who defend this. There are still some reasonable women and you see the reaction of the reasonable women, right? They get shocked. It's shocking. Like, wow, how much do you hate men that you cannot get over like the smallest problems in life? Wow, dude. Like, you see women here, they are appalled. They are like, wow, is this the reality that we're living in? It is. Most women are absolute garbage, worse than a pile of crap. That's most women. Go get married, guys. See how that works out. But alright, let's move on, guys, to another video. And then we'll move on to a topic that I wanted to share with you. Another discussion, guys. Call in Socrates. He's heading over. Alright, but first let's watch this. Oh, it's muted.
That I cannot see her anymore. when life gives you someone that you love really much, and then they take this person out of your life, kind of hard to understand why. It's a crazy story. We met I was the tour guy, and she was like a client. We fell in love in the Sahara, and then I went to the States.
Oh, she's American?
Yeah, she's from the US, she's from New Jersey. I was back and forth between Spain, Sevilla, New York City to Sevilla. It was like the hardest time, but the most beautiful time ever. But like, sometimes life tells you, shut up, move, go back to your country, this is not for you. After a year, I think I'm doing great. Look like no, but yeah.
Is there some underlying fear that you have?
Yeah, to not find someone like her, like with a really deep love, you know?
You're afraid you won't find that love again?
Yeah. Kind of hard to understand why they take this person home, you know?
What's your best answer?
The best answer?
To why, yeah.
Maybe because better things are waiting for me.
And now you know what to look for.
That's a good point. I never thought about it. It was like a mutual connection, like a mutual beautiful connection. So yeah, I mean, I have to say thank you to her.
Yeah, she probably broke things, as women often do, by the way. But I just wanted to share yet another man, guys. Average male experience. Men just love unconditionally. And not all men have the ability to do so, but a lot of them do. I just wish I found women like these. I'm sure they exist. I just don't find them. It's not about the algorithm, it's about in real life. I just don't find women who yearn, who miss someone. Like, it's been a year, this guy is still thinking about her. Even though he realizes he has to move on, he cannot let go. Because men love unconditionally. And irrationally, at some points even, right? We don't see that in women. As a general trend, again. Please don't hang me from a pole because I'm generalizing. As a general trend. And, you know, it's true they say men are in love, women are in business. Did she forget about him? Probably in 2 weeks, as most women do. This is why they get over it so easily. You know, this is why they initiate divorces. They're not in it for love. Alright, guys, let's face the truth. Most women are not in it for love. I think that becoming jaded is like your best defense. Like knowing what to expect. Maybe not a defense as in a coping mechanism, but at least to be prepared. Alright, so anyone venturing into the lovely dating scene, hey, just be prepared. Women, most of them, they cannot love you. But they can pretend they do really efficiently. Alright. But yeah, I just wanted to share yet another man, guys. He traveled half the world to be with her. Again, as most men do. You can see from his eyes, from his expression, true love. Where are all the good men? Here they are. So literally all around you. That's where they are. But yeah. I just wish I found more women like this, guys. Men are in love, women are in business. Remember that, guys. But let's move on to this article story before we move on to the discussion. Dated 9 years, then ghosted out of nowhere. My boyfriend of almost 10 years and I went to Disneyland 2 weekends ago. He told me he was ready for kids. We were discussing engagement rings. He said he wanted to marry me. He used to text me all the time at work saying he missed me and that he couldn't wait to come home. We just started a new show together. We were intimate the last time he was home multiple times. After one workday, he ghosts me for 3 days, then texts me saying he feels like our lives are too tangled up and we need to discuss our relationship in person. I said okay. He's ghosted me all week. I stopped trying to reach out Sunday night. Today, Wednesday, will have been the day he comes home from work. He works a job where he lodges at work and comes home on days off. No text, no call. Am I single? Is this just a ghost breakup? Should I hold out? I love him so much, but he's hurting me so deeply, keeping me in limbo. Edit, we started dating in high school. So after 10 years, this man just ghosts. Men, am I right, ladies? Nah, I'm kidding, guys, I'm kidding. Look, I wanted to read, alright? I know this is like literally the opposite of what I've been talking in today's video and yesterday's video. But this is how you know I'm honest. I read this, I could have just switched on to a different article, alright? But I didn't, guys. I'm just honest with you. Look, it happens to women too. Not most of the times, but still it happens, it sucks. My heart goes out to you. I'll never understand why people do this. Like, geez, have some sort of decency. How can you hurt a person so much? And also, why don't you appreciate real love? Right? I just don't understand that, guys. I don't understand people who have what apparently seems, from all accounts, the person of their life, and they let it go. I just don't understand it. If it was dependent on me, all these people will be hanging from the town square, right? But that's just me. I don't have that power yet. But, you know, my heart goes out to this woman. It happens, guys. It happens to some women. We have some yearners over there, the lover girls, alright? But mostly it happens to men, right? But still, to anyone going through it, it's hard. I just don't fucking understand why people make such a bad trade-off. But that's sort of the discussion I wanted to have with you guys about this trade-off. Now, before that, will you still love me if I haven't recorded new gameplay? I'm sorry, guys. I just have some storage problems. I've downloaded like 40 gigabytes of Naked Goth Girl, so I'm finding it a bit hard to just record or do anything that takes up storage. It's a big thing, alright? But I'll do it someday. In the next 1 week to 2 years. But look, the thing is, I've been thinking a lot about this and I wanted to share it with you. Give you food for thought. Maybe you can let me know of your incredible fountain of wisdom, guys. Holy crap. It's a bottomless pit of wisdom you have there. So please share some with me. Don't be selfish. But look, I've just been thinking, you know, I've had this epiphany, guys, literally the last 2 days, that I always keep expecting a woman, and that is what's hurting me, you know? And it may sound odd, because a lot of us guys, you know, if you're watching this, you've probably let go of dating. You probably don't take it seriously, or at least don't expect anything out of it. But that's the whole thing, you know? I thought I don't expect it, but I do. Like, if I have to be honest, I expect to get a good woman. This is how life works usually. Like, when you prepare for something, you put effort into something, you expect to get an outcome, right? That's the fucking reason why you're doing it in the first place, right? So it's how humans work. But, you know, when you think about it, you're like, well, I'm not really owed anything. Like, most of human suffering comes from expectations. You expect to be fed, you expect to have free time, you expect to, I don't know, be happy, right? We all expect to be happy, we all want it, and we're unhappy when our expectations aren't met. And that's the whole thing, right? And it's not a bad thing to expect those things. But I'm just saying, if someone who is poor keeps mourning every day about how, I don't know, he doesn't have enough money to buy food for his family, right? Say someone who's in a really desperate situation, that will make you unhappy, of course, but, you know, you can't give up. You can't throw in the towel because you feel bad. You know what I'm saying? You have to keep pushing no matter how dire things are. I know if you get what I mean, but it's the same with women. You have this expectation that you'll find her, maybe because you're a good guy, maybe because you have so much love in you, so much love to give. Every man has the desire to form a family and have kids and teach those kids, raise them, show them how to ride the bicycle, you know, have an ice cream with him. Like, come on, guys, let's not kid ourselves. We all want that. It's normal and biological. But, you know, it's sort of like the expectation that you have that really hurts you. And so I'm trying to let go of it, because life doesn't owe me health. Life doesn't owe me prosperity. Life doesn't owe me, I don't know, well-being. And sometimes, despite our best efforts, we still don't achieve that. But we have to keep pushing, you know? And so these unmet expectations are what's causing me so much resentment towards women, which does me no good. I don't know if you can agree. about your case. Now, I'll still call them whores because they're making my dream impossible. But still, ideally, you will want to be in a place where you can criticize them, but not take it personally, because that's what really hurts you. And so I was thinking about this, like, how do I make both things compatible that I'm going to tell you about right now? Because, yeah, women are not my goal in life. They're a significant part of it. Like, my personal goal, guys, is to just be a good person, be a good man, and be myself. Those are my goals, broadly speaking. And so I just kept asking myself, how can I be happy being myself and being a man if I cannot have a family? Because having a family is a big part of myself, of the person I want to become. I want to become a father, I want to have a lineage. So, how can both things be true at the same time? How can I be happy and be a man and be masculine and be myself while also missing like this huge part of the puzzle, you know? And that is when something really simple hit me. And it's that you are still accomplishing being a masculine man and being yourself, even while not having a family and maybe never having one. Because, it's true when they say that people like reveal their real character in times of trouble. So when everything is easy and convenient, that's when you sort of lose yourself. But when things get hard, when push comes to shove, that's when a person truly shows himself, So in this way, not having a family, not having a wife and kids, my reaction to that, my battle, my combat with that and the sadness it creates is me being myself and being a real man. You know what I mean? So I got stuck. I always got stuck thinking, how can I be myself if I'm not married, if I don't have a family, if I don't have kids? That's a huge part of myself. But in the way you deal with that, you're still showing who you truly are, and you're still being masculine. Because look, it's true that the ideal for a man is to have a family. I think we can all agree with that. That's the ideal, that's the best case scenario. Men are protectors. We are wired biologically, mentally, physically to want a woman. So that's the ideal. However, it's also not manly to settle for less, to be so desperate that you give up on your boundaries or you give up on your principles to be with a woman. You know what I'm saying, guys? Does this make sense? I'm just freestyling over here. I don't even know if all this makes sense to you, but I'm trying to put it into words where, look, you may not be at the ideal place that you want to be in life, especially when it comes to dating. So you don't reach the ideal, but you still reach the best position you could be in, right? And that is who you are, and that is the man you are. Because the other scenario will be, we will all find a wife, right? A lot of women are out there, guys, looking for a provider. You probably have a target on your back. We all will become simps. We all will go to prostitutes or whatever. Like, it's not about being with women or not. It's about who do you want to be, And if you have to settle as a man for a woman that is not good for you, that you cannot achieve your goals with, that is the real defeat. The defeat is not about whether you make it as a father or not, whether you make it in a marriage or not. The real defeat is when you stop being yourself to accomplish this goal that you have set. We set all sorts of goals with women, with money, and things don't always work out in all aspects. But what truly builds character, what truly makes you the man you are, is how you deal with it, you know? Now, all of this sounds like very basic, but I don't know, man. It just took me so long to realize because I always wanted to win. And for me, winning was solely dependent on whether I accomplished the ideal. But, you know, sometimes it just doesn't happen. And it's also true that you learn more by defeat than by victory. Have you heard that phrase, guys? I believe it's true. You learn more with defeat than with victory. So yeah, again, I've just wanted to be content by reaching the ideal, but I sort of realized that I can be content by just aspiring for the ideal. And even if I don't reach it, taking the necessary steps to be on my way there, you know? So even if I never find a woman who's not a fucking whore, at least I didn't settle for women I could have been with, but they were not good enough, you know? I hope all of that makes sense, guys. I know it's a bit strange, but you know, that's sort of the turn that my red pill path has taken me on. And I wanted to share it with you because I'm sure that many of you guys have already walked that path. So you know what I'm talking about and you've had similar thoughts. I'm sure that some others are maybe just venturing down that road. Maybe some of you still haven't. But I think that if you're on this path for long enough, at some point, all the hate and resentment you feel will stop because you will understand that it does you no good. And also that the goal is not the ideal, but the goal is the journey, if that makes any sense. Like you reveal your character not by reaching the destination, but by walking through the journey, if that makes any sense. But anyway, guys, like and subscribe for life-saving tips. Just as I die on the video gameplay. Holy crap, this guy sucks at playing. Editor, is that you playing? No, that's me? Alright. Well, anyway, guys, we'll finish it off here. I've just been thinking about this so much, and I wanted to share it because maybe there's someone in a similar boat, you know? But yeah, it's so liberating. Like, it truly is freeing when you stop having expectations. It's sort of like holding on to a bad relationship. The ideal, the goal for you in a bad relationship is that it will change. You keep hoping and hoping and hoping that the situation will change, that the other person will take the necessary steps, that he or she will finally appreciate you. But when you base your happiness and your fulfillment on expectations towards someone else, they may never be realized. And that is when you'll suffer endlessly. I found so much freedom in just letting go. And letting go doesn't mean giving up on your ideals, doesn't mean changing who you are or becoming like black pill. No, nothing matters. No, it's about you become free when you can finally realize how you achieving the goal or not is not what defines you. Does that make sense? So yeah, you know, I'm religious. I'm just going to focus on religion. I'm going to focus on being myself, being a good friend, being a good neighbor, being a good mommy, you know? And I really don't expect anything, and I really don't care about anything. Not in like this, you know, what was the word? Nihilistic way. Not in a nihilistic way. I don't care about anything. I hope I die tomorrow. No, it's just you need to let go of all the expectations, you know? But anyway, guys, let me know what you think, please. I'm really interested to know your thoughts about this. Have you went down a similar path of thoughts? What are your current goals? What makes you happy in life? You know, all these things. Please share them with me. I'll be happy to read them, and I hope this discussion was interesting, guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.